Hello, where are you from, sir?
Australia.
Australia. Okay, okay. And what's your name?
And
Hello.
hello,
Hello, sir. What's your name?
you hear me? My name is Mark.
Mark. Okay, okay. Good, good. Hi, sir. I'm Arshad.
And what is your
Yeah, I'm Arshad. I'm from India.
Marshad? Is it? Oh, Ashad.
Yes, sir. Arshad. Arshad.
Okay, and you're from India.
Yes.
So Ashad, can you start by telling me about yourself? What do you do, and why do you want to learn English?
Sir, I know English, but I talk to the people because it's my hobby that I talk to the people and generally explore the things that I done, you done yourself in your life. So that's why I choosing Camly for connect to the people and talking about for country cultures because you are from Australia, right?
Correct.
So sir, I'm talking about like, what's your like background qualification? Like, are you teacher? Are you a working professional? And like, you are staying on Australia. Like, your current is staying resident area is only Australia or like any other country?
So I am living in Australia at the moment. I'm
Hmm.
living in a city called Melbourne.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I teach cambly part time.
Mm-hmm.
So when I have free after work, on weekends,
Mm-hmm.
today's case public holiday, so I come on cambly to teach students.
Mm-hmm.
My full time work, I'm an IT network engineer.
Mm-hmm.
I do that Monday to Fridays during business hours.
Mm-hmm.
So that is very much my background.
Okay, okay. That's good. That's
Mm.
good, sir.
What?
So so like I'm talking about like sir, generally people in India very confusing, that I'm also like sometime confusing. It's my question for you, sir. uh, that what is the like education field of in Australia, like in India, like lots of people don't know that how to apply. Like, can you have an idea that what how to apply in Australia for as an education field, any scholarship?
Education.
Yes, sir.
What type of education are
uh,
you referring to?
like, sir, as a medical type and hospitality and as a tourist guide, something from as a work visa, normal thing. So who can apply, any idea?
Um, to tell you the truth, I'm not 100% sure.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Australia always look for skilled migrants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you have qualifications, you have the experience, you have the skills, and there is a shortage of jobs here in Australia. For example, doctors and nurses. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so because of now the pandemic, there's always a need for doctors and nurses. So people from overseas can apply for jobs in Australia, and they are more likely
Mm-hmm.
to get a job and get a working visa here
Mm-hmm.
than someone like maybe just say what's a common job? Maybe a scientist, right? Maybe like a scientist because there isn't much demand at the moment for
Mm-hmm.
scientists, so it might be harder to get a job as a scientist. So if you come here in a tourist visa, um, you are not allowed to work
Mm-hmm.
because you need to have a working permit. Okay, so sometimes if you want to work, if you want to have a longer stay, you can work in a farm, right? Like maybe picking fruits or picking vegetables for like 3 4 months, and then you can extend your stay in Australia. So these kind of things, just depending on your situation in terms of what you want to do, how long you want to work, and what type of work that you want to, that you are looking for. So a lot of people, and then that's working. Okay, so if you for studying, just say you want to do a master's degree,
Mm-hmm.
you want to do a PhD, you can apply for university. course, that's kind of like for the MBA. It's very expensive, right? You have to pay full fees. You have to pay for your lodging. You have to pay for your university fees, pay for living expenses. So yeah, it all depends on what you, like I said, what your situation is.
Okay, okay. So it's depend on situation sometime, and it's time like situation on like sometime money, and taking time to some documents. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you have anything specific that you want to maybe come to Australia to work or to study? Which one?
So I have a dream for like work in foreign countries for general purpose, like in finance way. But I don't have any idea what is the most thing that valuable for me that I have go to this stream. Like I have to pass this exam, and in finance account, like in a BCom, like something like accounts type. So I can generally work in foreign countries like Australia and something type of European countries. So, have any idea in Australia, like what is the most demanded in like accounts stream or finance stream?
I am not sure because I'm not
Okay,
in this industry.
okay,
But all I can tell you that the qualifications that you receive in India,
hmm.
it has to be recognized here in Australia, right? Just say for accounting, okay? So
Hmm.
you need to have at least like a CPA or
Hmm.
a CA,
Hmm.
right? Like a chartered accounting, you have to become certified, so it's recognized everywhere. Same thing if you're doing an MBA,
Hmm.
usually it's recognized globally, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, like CPA or CMA, you say, right?
So CPA, Charter Practice of Accounting.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So it's just yeah. Like I said, I'm not. This is not my field. It's not my area of expertise. So I'm not exactly sure. What is in demand at the moment in that industry.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
in your education background, sir, what you stream in most of in your stream, uh, in your college, like what is the most favorite subjects that do you choose? Did you choose that time, and you are like pursuing this time, like as a science, as a commerce stream, or as a arts stream? So, which subjects do you like most
When I was
in
so
college? Yes,
in
yes,
college, in high school.
yes.
In high school, I didn't really. I mean, I took the normal subjects like science, maths, English,
Hmm.
you know, uh, arts,
Hmm.
and computing. Right. So for me, my favorite subject is arts
Hmm.
and computing.
Hmm.
Okay. So when I finished my high school,
Hmm.
after I did my exam,
Hmm.
I got enough tertiary entrance score to get into a university program,
Hmm.
okay, for IT, for
Hmm.
computing,
Hmm.
because arts is it's very hard to make money, to make a big of creative art, because artists generally struggle. So I went down to the computing stream or to the path. I spent 3 years in university doing my degree. The degree, so you don't have to pay the university fees. The government will pay for you first.
Hmm.
So once you start working, you can pay that off slowly, right? Without interest. So you
Hmm.
can pay it off faster.
Hmm.
So after I finished graduating from university, I got a job for like Australia Telecommunications Company, their graduate program, and that is how I started my IT career.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's great.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, sir, that you are like talk to me as and talking about Australia lots of things. So thank you so much. And it's like if I'm like aware these things that you telling me that is the CPA generally in like in Australia also apply. So I apply for this time in CPA for in India and continuing this
Mm.
course, and I aware lots of people don't know about that, but thank you for me.
Yeah, just make sure you do your research. You know, that's the most important thing, right? If you're going to be spending a lot of time and money, you know, and make a lot of sacrifices, you want to do your research, and you want to look to your future. See what you want, what sort of jobs you want,
Hmm.
and what qualifications you need,
Hmm.
and what type of qualifications.
Hmm.
You know, to the most recognized in that industry. There's no point doing a certification
Hmm.
for something that might not be recognized
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
globally. So you want to obviously do your research as much as possible.
Oh,
Yeah.
great, great. So like,
So yeah.
so, sir, right now, what is the condition in Australia for as a like that lots of countries are a restriction for COVID-19. So, what is the procedure that if someone like going to and planning for going to Australia as a study purpose or a scholarship purpose? So, like, what is the condition right now?
I think they just started to open up the borders for students, for international students again. I mean, for the last 2 years, it was shut, right, because of the But now recently, I think they started opening, but they're not taking a lot of students. You know, maybe 20% of what it was pre-COVID. So yeah, but it's not impossible. It's possible. But then again, I'm not sure the conditions. They might be only open to people who previously studied in Australia and then return to come back, you know, resume their study. I'm not sure whether they've accepted students that is just starting, you know, their course here in Australia. Yeah, so I think I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, like I said, just depending on which university you apply to.
Okay, okay. So thank you so much, sir. I'm meeting with you. Okay. Thank you. Lots
No
of things you
problem.
telling me, and having a great day for with you today. So thank you so much.
Sure.
Bye, sir.
Okay, no, I say yeah, bye bye.
Bye, bye, sir.